A weekly reset is definitely in order in my house today. It is Sunday. Sometimes I do my resets on Sundays, sometimes it's a weekday. It really all depends what's going on. But last night was our Friendsgiving game night thing, kind of like the Halloween one from a couple weeks ago. And it was a lot of fun, but I left a mess for myself that I have to tend to. And then I have normal stuff, getting the kids' uniforms, everything ready. But even before all of that, my mom will be here soon because there's a coffee flight, like a holiday seasonal one, that released, and we're gonna go try that. And then I have all my reset stuff. So I'm gonna just bring you guys along with me and get every bit of this checked off the list. The living room did not get messed up at all. So that's good, but I do want my tree on. Good morning, Mr. Weasley. The dining room, I have to fix it, clean it, put the decorations back, turn on my tree, put the game away. Good morning, Mr. Weasley. Hi, buddy. Good morning. Just go ahead and take that now. This goes back on the dining room table. I completely ran out of paper towels, so luckily I had some napkins still up and all my stuff that I was hiding. I gotta put all that away. I left dishes, and I hate leaving dishes, but I did, so I have to clean all that as well as what I left back here. I've got lighters on the counter because one is like a torch. I wasn't even sure that they made these for like these candle lighters, and I accidentally bought one in Publix, but then I fell in love with it, but it's almost dead. Hold on. Look at it. And I have to make more green tea for Connor. I gotta do that today as well.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
we ran into Walmart after the coffee because I wanted to grab a few things for Thanksgiving while they still had them, like napkins and, you know, cute little placemats and stuff for the kids. I always get the one they can color and draw on, deodorant, just random things for the house. My mom said these are really, really good, so I wanted to try the muffins, completely out of paper towels, and that's just like china plates and stuffing. So just some last minute Thanksgiving things and a few normal house things. The first thing I want to do was put away all the stuff that I just got from Walmart, and a few of the things were in here, like I needed to switch out my deodorant for a fresh one, Connor's, etc. And I was putting away all this stuff on my counter, and it's making me question as I'm sitting here editing this back with you guys. Oh, by the way, that drives me crazy right there. Laundry on the floor next to a laundry basket. It happens in every room in my house, and it drives me nuts. But on your bathroom counters in your bathroom, do you actually have decor, done up bathroom decor? Because I have this little thing on the counter right here for the cotton balls and things like that, and it's just a little functional piece, but I don't actually have anything I would consider decor in there except my friend's door and the thing on the wall behind it, the little drawing pad. Otherwise, there's nothing in there. And then into the kids' bathroom, theirs has a little bit now. I've been working on theirs, but even theirs doesn't really have like year-round decor except for one piece of foliage in the corner, and that's about it. So I'm just curious about bathroom decor in your home. I would love to know what you do. What I'm doing there is pouring water into the toilet so it makes the water empty out of the bowl. That way the cleaner can go all the way down into the bottom part and sit there for a while and really, really clean the bowl before I get in there and scrub it with the thing. And over onto the bathroom counter, I am disinfecting, scrubbing, wiping down, and scrubbing up under the faucet. I like to try and do that on a weekly basis. Sometimes it's every other week, but either way, even at a week's notice, it's still got so much black that comes off of these things. It's disgusting. And all that will go into your toothbrush and whatever else, washing your hands. So just clean the little gasket under your faucet. I didn't have to do the shower or the tub region in the bathroom today, and I didn't have to do the mirror either because we had just hosted. So I had the bathroom cleaned down pretty well, but I still wanted to get in here and do a nice thorough deep clean of the countertop, the sink, and the toilet. The shower was just done, I think, like 3 days prior to this. I wasn't doing that again. I don't remember exactly why. I think it was when the dogs had a bath. Hunter had a bath, and he's very, very furry, and he gets his hair everywhere and just the dog water. And yeah, I had to scrub the tub, because his hair was just everywhere and it just grossed me out. So that's why that got its deep clean. But into the laundry room now, I had, I think, probably 4 loads of laundry on this particular day to keep getting caught up with. So that's just what I'm trying to do, is float through. Now, if you have kids, I guarantee you found some of the most random things in the wash. Like, you'll be emptying out the washing machine, putting it into the dryer, and find a toy or some kind of receipt, a wrapper, anything. On this particular day, I still have no idea where it came from, because this wasn't just all kid clothes. It was about half kids, half mine and my husband's. There was a spoon in my washing machine. Yeah, right here you're going to see there's a spoon. I still don't know exactly how it got in there, where it came from. I'm assuming in the girls' laundry basket from their bedroom, because Brianna did just dump the whole thing in. I think that's where it came from. But if you have kids, yeah, you find some random stuff in your washer. This is probably top 5 as far as very random that I found. I'm sitting here editing this video for you guys, and my house smells amazing. I've got cookies going, because that's the video I'm working on finishing to go up after this one. It's just a whole bunch of recipes for cookies. Easy, elaborate, the whole 9 yards. And it's also got me thinking. The beginning of that video, I'm making just normal chocolate chip cookies from scratch, but I'm not just like, here, put this ingredient. No, I'm showing you guys the little tips and tricks and everything to make baking easier, because I know a lot of people are not very comfortable in the kitchen. Oh, and I'm going to jump in real quick. All that dust on my washer and my dryer, every time I clean out the lint trap, my whole thing gets covered in dust every single time. Does this happen to any of you guys? And do you have a trick? Because it's driving me insane. But back to what I was saying about the cookie video. The first recipe I'm kind of using as more of like a helpful teaching part of the video. And then I go into the really good, yummy recipes. I love when I can help. If it's helping teaching you guys how to clean something, cook something, it doesn't matter. If I feel like I'm actually helping someone, it makes me happy and brings me a lot of joy. And I was trying to figure out if, instead of just doing, here's me cleaning in my next video after the cookie one, obviously, if I should do kind of like a how to clean certain things and clean certain areas of your home. Would that be something that you're interested in, or just stick to, the get it all done and clean with me's like I do now? Just curious. Let me know your opinion on that. This was my kids' fort. They decided while I was folding all the laundry and doing stuff, they were going to make a huge fort in my living room. So they're mad at me. I had to have them clean it up. Well, Gwen's more mad than Declan. But she got over it real quick with the next thing we were pulling out into the living room, which is this floof, I think is what it's called. It's a giant dog bed my mom bought for her Frenchie, and then she just didn't want it taking up space anymore. Well, my kids, every time they'd go to her house, they'd play in it. They loved it. So she decided, hey, I'm going to send it home to your kids and your dogs. So now we have this giant floof floating around our house. And it is the most comfortable thing. I'm not going to lie. I will even put it up on my bed, and I will lay in it on my bed watching TV or playing video games. And my kids fight over it because they love it so much. Mako will get in it. Hunter gets in it. The cats, I'll find them in it. Later in this video, you're going to see Connor taking a nap in it the first day we had it up. So this thing is phenomenal. It's so big, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly where to put it in my house. Right now I'm looking at it. It's on my living room floor in front of me as I'm editing this video, and it just travels randomly through my house. It is so comfortable though, so I have no intentions on getting rid of it. Just got to find a better way to store it. As far as more stuff for my weekly reset that I'm not covering for this video that I need to get done and I just haven't, you're going to see me do Gwen's sheets. I had to clean her sheets anyways, so I put on her Christmas sheets. I need to wash my bedding. I didn't get around to it. It's actually probably been 2 weeks now since I've got around to washing my bedding. I like to do that every week, if not every other week, just to keep up with it. And then I like to do the microwave once a week because I do have my children. They help cook. It's hot chocolate season. We've already had hot chocolate pop in someone's cup and end up on the roof of the microwave. And the microwave is also another one that I do like to add to my weekly reset. But if I don't get to it every week, it's perfectly fine because some weeks it doesn't need my attention. But in a house with 5 kids, 3 of which are teenagers, yeah, my microwave is really important. Other parts of my weekly reset. I will every night ahead of time set out my kids, water bottles, lunch boxes, things like that. That's a nightly thing. As far as weekly goes, my kids go to a uniform school. Every Sunday, I have to make sure their uniforms are clean. That I can't skip. And then something else I've recently added. My kids, the younger 2, they have to bring snack to school. Gwen has to bring 2 a day. Declan has to bring 1 a day. They need to be in little Ziploc bags. They need to have their names on them, individually packaged, yada, yada. So I keep a basket in my closet, and every Sunday I will do for the week ahead. And if I can, I will even do 2 weeks out. Well, that's why you're not seeing it in this video, is because I had already had last week's and this current week filmings done, so I didn't have to do those. But that is something I've added to my weekly reset, and it has helped so much in the morning, not having to figure out what snacks they're going to do, putting them in the baggies, labeling the baggies. It has just helped a lot having that done, as well as doing some kind of meal prep for my husband and my oldest son to take to work. I'm just gonna jump in and actually talk while this is going. This is enough for Tristan for like 2 days, maybe 3 days at work for lunch. This is not for him and Connor because we have several leftovers still in the fridge, which will get Connor for a couple days. Tristan prefers something like this, and I like to help him out. Yes, he's 18, he can handle all this. I'm his mother. I'm still gonna take care of him, and I will meal prep food for my son. My animals have gotten pathetic with these Christmas trees. It is absolutely adorable. I'm gonna walk around and show you what's happening right now for nap time because it's so peaceful and quiet in here, as you can very well tell. But everyone's home and it sounds like this. I'm gonna go show you what my cats are doing. Sleeping dog, sleeping dog. Sleeping husband in the dog bed. Under the tree. All the way to the back. Look at her halfway upside down there. There's Valera sleeping under this tree. And then down here, look right there at the Wheeze sleeping under this tree. Oh yeah. Oh, hi baby. Sorry to wake you. Oh, big stretch. But yeah, you see what he's doing to my tree? He's ripping it apart because I have the ornaments stuck where he can't get them, and it's making him mad, and he's tearing up the tree. Yeah, that little guy. Plus, he's the reason this looks like crap, because he digs it out to where he wants it. That's what my house is doing on this Sunday. I would typically be watching sports and watching the football game right now, but it's the bye week for the Bucks, and we don't have a game today. So instead, I'm getting a lot of things done and being very productive. One thing I like to do with this frozen fried rice to really jazz it up is, for one, I will add seasonings. So I'll put a little bit of ground ginger in there, some salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then I will also put some soy sauce in a little bit. But right now you see how I kind of have it like flattened out and pushed in there really good? That is so it will get brown, and then if, like when I flip it over, I'll get this other side brown, then I'll go ahead with all that. Now that is fully seasoned up, soy sauce, the whole 9. I have Tristan coming out to taste test, and then I will cool this and store it for the week. Well, about 2 to 3 days. Earlier you saw me take everything off of the dining room table, and then I had to leave because my mom got here. I didn't even get time to wipe it down or anything before Gwen brought her drawing stuff back out, her little stuffed animal that's been with her all over the place, and all of her doorables and Play-Doh and mound of Play-Doh all stuck together. This is her play zone, and I will tend to this later. The thing I hate about Play-Doh though is it gets everywhere, just like the kinetic sand, and it does get stuck in that rug every now and then. I do know how to clean it out of there, so I'm not worried about it, but that right there is the worst hated part for me, is the mess it makes on the floors. Hey, sir. Sir. Did you find a new favorite place to sleep?
Maybe take a nap.
Yeah, is that your little napping spot now? Okay, the dog and the child want you out of the dog bed. They want their turn. Typically when I do reset videos or get it all done, I will share our dinner recipe, and tonight I can't do that with you guys because plans had to change. I was going to do the trifle thing from the Friends box. I've already shared that a couple days ago. Well, I've been waiting and waiting for the box that has the special pan in it to be making this, and I've gotten 2 emails now about a delay, and they don't know when it's going to get here, so I will have to use my own pans and make the ingredients, and I really don't know how comfortable I am doing that, so that's not really something I'm going to share, and I don't even know if I'll be tackling this tonight. We have a lot of leftovers, and I just don't feel like having a confusing moment in my kitchen when I was very much looking forward to following this. So that's why there's gonna be no dinner tonight. Plans whenever We're past dinner, and then we sat down with the kids because we're trying to watch a whole bunch of really good movies from over the years that we know the kids haven't seen. So tonight we introduced them to Happy Gilmore. That was hysterical. The younger 2, no, they didn't watch it, but the older ones did, and they thought it was one of the most random movies they've ever seen. I got the dog inside real quick. But otherwise, I've got a kitchen to clean and get these kids ready for bed tomorrow, and I've got everything else done for getting myself ready for the week ahead. I have all their stuff sitting on the counter, ready, like water bottles and lunch boxes and everything like that. So we are good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, all that. I gotta go put these kids to bed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.